Welcome back to Prince Bikes Update, your ultimate destination for the latest and greatest in the world of motorcycles. And today, I've got something really special lined up for you, something that blends timeless charm with modern refinement. Yes, it's the 2025 Moto Guzzi V7. If you've been following Moto Guzzi over the years, you know they don't just build bikes. They craft rolling pieces of Italian art, and the new V7 continues that legacy while stepping boldly into the future. Just take a look at this machine. The first thing that grabs your attention is the iconic silhouette. Even before we dive into the technical side, the styling alone deserves a moment of admiration. The V7 still carries that distinctive classic roadster stance, a low-slung fuel tank with that unmistakable Moto Guzzi Eagle badge, retro round headlamp, an exposed twin-cylinder engine. It's a nod to the past, but there's no denying it's been updated for today's rider. The front end is graced by a powerful LED headlight, subtly integrated DRLs, and sleek metal fenders that give it a more refined finish. The brushed alloy and matte finishes on this model add sophistication that elevates its retro vibe to modern elegance. From the side, you'll notice how well the proportions have been balanced. The new tank design slightly expands capacity while flowing more smoothly into the seat. That seat itself is more comfortable and subtly sculpted, designed for longer rides and better ergonomics. Chrome accents and blacked-out components are mixed tastefully depending on the variant. And yes, there are a couple of new color schemes for 2025, including a striking deep metallic red and a bold graphite black, both with dual-tone striping. Spoked wheels complete the look on the stone variant, while the Special gets alloy wheels, both carrying two blues tires for practicality. Walking around to the rear, the vintage aesthetics continue with a slim rear mudguard, a minimalist LED taillight, and chrome twin exhausts that give it just the right hint of aggression. The indicators have been redesigned as well, now sleeker and brighter. The number plate holder and grab rails are cleanly integrated, keeping the rear tidy without compromising usability. Now let's talk about what lies at the heart of the V7, and this is where Moto Guzzi has given us something to truly smile about. The 2025 model carries forward the 853cc transversal V-twin engine, air and oil-cooled, with a few refinements in its mapping and internals. This engine delivers around 65 horsepower and 73 Nm of torque, not extreme by any means. But it's the way it delivers this power that makes the V7 so enjoyable. There's a raw, mechanical charm to the way the motor pulses beneath you. That signature Guzzi character is alive and well. Throttle response is smooth, and the torque curve remains broad, giving you grunt right from the lower revs. Whether you're cruising through city traffic or winding along country roads, the V7 feels responsive, balanced, and surprisingly refined. It's paired to a 6-speed gearbox that shifts cleanly, and the shout drive system continues to provide that low-maintenance, high-reliability performance that sets Moto Guzzi apart from chain-driven rivals. No chain maintenance means fewer headaches and a cleaner rear end. The frame has received minor stiffness improvements and the suspension setup remains well-tuned for relaxed riding. Up front, you get conventional 40mm kib forks, and at the back, twin shocks with preload adjustability. It's not an aggressive setup by any means, but for what the V7 is designed for, a mix of commuting, light touring, and Sunday fun rides, it works beautifully. The bike feels planted in corners, the steering is neutral, and the ride quality is comfortable even over rougher roads. Braking is handled by a single 320mm disc up front with a 4-piston Brembo caliper, and a 260mm disc at the rear. Braking performance is solid and predictable, with dual-channel ABS now calibrated more sensitively for better low-speed intervention. While it may not have the high-end radial brakes of sportier machines, the V7's system is more than adequate for its intended purpose and matches the bike's overall relaxed character. As far as tech goes, Moto Guzzi has kept things smart but simple. The 2025 V7 now comes standard with traction control, and there's an updated digital display on the stone variant that blends analog cues with a more informative LCD screen. It shows gear position, fuel level, range, and trip data all cleanly displayed. You also have optional Bluetooth connectivity for pairing with your smartphone via the Moto Guzzi Mia app, which lets you access navigation prompts, call notifications, and ride analytics. While not a tech-laden machine, the V7 gives you just enough to feel modern without overwhelming its classic charm. Now the part many of you have been waiting for. What's it going to cost? Well, the 2025 Moto Guzzi V7 starts at around $9,400 in the US for the stone variant, and if you step up to the special or the more accessorized limited editions, it can go up to $10,500 to $11,000 depending on the configuration. In European markets, you're looking at roughly a negation 9,900 to a negation 11,500 depending on the variant and accessories. Yes, it's slightly more expensive than some of the competition, but what you're paying for here is not just specs. Say it's the character, the build quality, and the unique riding experience that only a Guzzi can deliver. In India, the expected price post-import duties and taxes lands it around a superscript 111 to a superscript 112 lakh, putting it in the same category as some mid-tier Triumphs or E650s with aftermarket mods. A bet for those who want something truly unique. This is it. And Moto Guzzi has been improving its dealer and service network steadily over the past couple of years, so ownership is becoming more viable for enthusiasts here. In terms of performance, no, the V7 isn't rocket ship and it's not trying to be. Instead, it focuses on delivering a pure, authentic motorcycling experience. It encourages you to slow down, to enjoy the ride, to take the scenic route. It's about the journey, the vibration of the V-twin under your seat, the gentle thrum from the exhaust, and the attention it gets wherever you park it. Fuel economy is respectable for middleweight twin, averaging around 22 to 25 kilometers per liter depending on how spirited you ride. With a fuel tank of 21 liters, you're looking at a solid 400 to 450 kilometers range, making it a great option for weekend getaways or daily use with fewer fuel stops. Whether you're a seasoned rider looking for something soulful or a new enthusiast drawn to the old-school vibe with modern reliability, the V7 might just be the perfect fit. It's comfortable, unique, and full of character. And unlike many modern bikes, it makes you feel connected to the machine in a way that's increasingly rare. So that's the 2025 Moto Guzzi V7, a motorcycle that refuses to chase trends and instead stays true to its heritage while embracing just enough technology to stay relevant. It's not for everyone, and that's exactly what makes it special. If you love bikes that stir the soul and spark conversations, this one deserves your attention. That's it for today's review, folks. I hope you enjoyed this in-depth look at the new Moto Guzzi V7. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Prince Bikes Update for more exclusive motorcycle content, and ring the bell so you never miss a ride with us. Got questions about the V7? Drop them in the comments. I read every single one. Until next time, ride safe, ride free, and keep the passion alive.